there are musicians, and there are revolutionaries. In Africa, one name sits at the top of that list. But Fela wasn't just famous for his music. He was controversial, dangerous, and unapologetic. Tonight, we're diving into the 10 greatest controversies that made Fela a legend and a target. Some of these stories sound unbelievable, but every single one is real. Imagine waking up and declaring your house a country. That's exactly what Fela did. He called it Kalakuta Republic, a commune in Lagos that he claimed was independent from Nigeria. No Nigerian laws, no police authority, no government control whatsoever. He created his own system and openly mocked the military government. To authorities, this wasn't just rebellion, it was a direct insult, and they did not forget. In 1976, Fela released Zombie, a song that compared Nigerian soldiers to mindless followers. Zombie no go think unless you tell him to think. It was bold, fearless, and dangerous. The military saw it as humiliation, not music. What came next was brutal. In 1977, over 1,000 soldiers stormed Kalakuta Republic. They beat everyone, burned down the compound, and destroyed everything. Then, they threw Fela's mother from a window. She later died from the injuries. Fela was broken, but not silent. He carried her coffin to the military barracks. That moment turned him from a musician to a symbol of resistance. In 1978, Fela married 27 women at once. Many of them were his dancers. He said it was to protect them from harassment by authorities who labeled them as prostitutes. Nigeria was stunned. Religious leaders condemned him, and the media exploded. To some, he was protecting his people. To others, he had crossed the line.
Like a pusher, him get him power over him, like everywhere.
Fela was arrested over 200 times. Charges ranging from drug possession to currency violation, and sometimes completely fabricated claims. But here's the twist. He often defended himself in court, and sometimes he won. Each arrest made him louder. Each jail stay made him more dangerous to the system.
If a good teacher teaches something and a student make mistake, teacher must tell him that he's making mistake.
Fela openly smoked marijuana and called it a tool for enlightenment. Even when arrested, he refused to deny it. At a time of strict drug laws, this wasn't rebellion, it was public defiance.
I go someplace, I sleep in the place, I sing a song, I sing a lago.
Fela didn't just challenge government, he challenged religions. He criticized Christianity and Islam, calling them tools for control, and instead embraced African spirituality. In Nigeria, this was explosive. People didn't just disagree, they felt insulted.
Jesus Christ our Lord.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Allah Akbar Muhammadu Salam Alaikum. Allah.
Yes, Fela ran for president in 1979. He formed the movement of the people to fight corruption and return power to the citizens. But the system blocked him. His candidacy was rejected. Still, he made his message clear. Fela did not sugarcoat anything. Songs like Coffin for Head of State and Authority Stealing directly attacked leaders. He named them, called them out, and exposed corruption. At a time when speaking out cost one's life, Fela didn't whisper, he shouted. Fela lived without filters or apologies. He rejected Western standards and embraced African identity and followed his own rules. To some, he was a genius. To others, he was utterly reckless. But one thing is certain, he was impossible to ignore. Fela Kuti didn't just make music. He challenged powers, provoked thoughts, and forced conversations. Yes, he caused controversies, but maybe that was the point. Because sometimes, change doesn't come quietly. It comes loud, uncomfortable, and fearless, just like Fela. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because stories like this deserve to be told. I'm yours truly, ITL the Vital Ital. Peace.